Oh, new Camaro. What? What the hell? What the hell is that? Oh, all right. That's a bold choice. What? What the? Why? What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I want to do a little topic of discussion, and it's not something I normally talk about. And that is the abomination that the 2019 Camaro is. Now you're probably saying, Skyline dude, why are you talking about Camaro? Since when do you care about American cars in general? And for a lot of you guys who don't know, my first car was actually a 2002 Mustang GT. And ever since the Camaro was brought back, I've actually been a pretty big fan of the Camaro and the Mustang. I just haven't really bought one because of practicality reasons and stuff like that. Now, when they brought back the Camaro for the first generation, I was like, mad in love with the car. But to me, it aged really fast, especially, with the taillights and everything else. It's not till the most recent generations of Camaro where I think they nailed everything right. It's, very aggressive, the rear taillights look so good. Everything about it just kind of finally is like, yes, this is what it should look like. And then today, I was scrolling through Motor Trend and came across the new 2019 Camaro. Now, when the 2018 Mustang was released, I will admit I kind of had the same doubts about that as well. The first picture I saw, I was like, ugh, that's ugly. They kind of wrecked it. But after giving it a fair chance and actually seeing one in person, the whole front end of the Mustang, and especially the curved taillights that they updated on it, actually looks pretty aggressive in person. So I might give the Camaro the same chance, but let's briefly talk about why I think the Camaro, it's just ugly. So the first thing with the 2019 Camaro is obviously the differences between that and the 2018 Camaro. So in the 2019 Camaro, there's really not a lot of major changes. They kept all the engines the same, the power's the same. For the most part, the drivetrains are all completely the same. Besides some updated tech packages and updated interiors of the cars, it's mostly the same. They do now offer the 1LE package for the Turbo 4, which they did not before, and that includes basically, the suspension, wheels, tires, Brembo brakes, stuff like that. So now that that's offered in the 4-cylinder, I think they should have done that from the beginning, because honestly it seems like these Turbo 4s in these American muscle cars are becoming more and more popular. I mean, you look at the Mustang and you see the Turbo 4 everywhere, like way more than the V8s, and obviously you would anyway, but you know what I mean. They're just way more popular than I would have ever thought. So for the front end of the Camaro, I think they went wrong by moving the bow tie right in the middle of the bumper. I think when you look at the car, that is what it doesn't look right. There's something just wrong about it. I'm not sure if that's a stick-on emblem. It looks like it, from the pictures anyway, that it might just be part of the bumper. And if that's the case and you can't remove it, it just kind of looks awkward. And the previous generation, in my opinion, was so much better looking. If you compare them side by side, you would even say, oh, maybe the 2018 is actually the new one and this one is the old one, but that's not the case. I think with the new design, they should have gone more in the route that they did with the new ZL1. The ZL1 has that massive lower grille that makes it so aggressive. Now they stuck kind of with the same headlight design, which the headlights look okay. I think it's just the whole grille in general, having the small, lower grille and the large upper grille. I know in the article that I read, they mentioned that it, goes back to the other, original Camaros and stuff like that, as far as the styling cues, so that's probably why they did that, but I just think it looks just awkward. And the second thing is definitely the taillights. The taillights. Now obviously, I haven't seen them in person, so my opinion could change here, but they look terrible. They're just disgusting. The Camaro has not been able to get the taillights right until the last generation, or update, and those taillights were good, but in all other of the updated Camaros since they came back out, I think the taillights have just been terrible, and these are definitely no exception. To me, they almost look like, if you see a car with like aftermarket taillights that are all clear and whatever, to me personally, they never really look good. And these kind of remind me of those, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it doesn't look good. I'll put it up on the screen right here. Now they're supposed to be, three-dimensional, so I get that, and maybe at night they will look pretty cool, but just in the photos that I see here, I think it makes the whole back end look kind of really, I don't know, bubbly maybe. So what do you guys think? Am I the only one that thinks this is just a mistake on Chevy's part? Or maybe it could be something very similar to, maybe the Mustang, where after, we see it in person, we'll get used to it. And that's probably what's going to happen, like it always does. When you first see an updated or even a new generation of car, you always kind of think it's ugly at first, and then it grows on you. So this will probably grow on everyone, but I think everyone that saw it initially, like I'm seeing it, is going, oof. That's a bold statement there, Chevy. So what do you guys think? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Like I said, I normally don't make too many videos like this, but yeah, bold choice, Chevy. Bold choice. Now, they also didn't update any power on any of the engines for 2019, but I think that's okay. I think looking at the power output for the inline 4, the V6, and the V8, as well as, the ZL1, I think all the power outputs are good enough. They didn't really need to update them, and if they did, it'd be like 5 horsepower, so who really cares anyway? So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Also, just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far to the channel. It's definitely meant a lot, and we are slowly getting towards that 1,000 subscriber goal, guys. Don't forget to check out the channel if you guys are new, and watch out for tomorrow's video, which was a pretty fun one to make, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it for sure. But yep, that's going to do it for this. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Smash that like button, and we will catch you guys on the next video.